Street dreams turn to real things. Everything we talked about on the corner, now it's in my hands, it's on my fingers. Every ring is proof that I remember. Street dreams, we used to just imagine it. Street dreams, now I'm living in it. Yeah, me and Trevon used to sit on the stoop, 14 years old, talking about the future truth. Whoa, he said he'd open up a restaurant one day. I said I'd be making music, getting paid. We both laughed cause we both knew the odds, same block, same schools.
Look at this. A video I'm very excited about doing. Gary's Ranger is done. Our part's done. All he's got to do left is do some plumbing, wiring up some things, and he can go have some fun. But we are going to do a video like we said did similar to Lee's truck. We're going to do a full walk around and talk about all the parts that we put on this thing and all the little details. I'm sure there's going to be some things I'm going to forget, but we'll start with the back and then we'll work our way forward. So when Gary brought us his truck, it was a full frame rail truck. We cut off from the back firewall there of the cab, cut everything off and completely rebuilt it all the way to the back. His biggest request was he wanted more up travel, obviously because we're losing the frame rail. So got a lot more up travel out of this thing. I don't remember exactly what it is now. It's been a minute. I think it was around 6 or 7 inches more of up travel. I think it's cycling somewhere around 25, 26, 27, somewhere in there. We remounted coolers, shock reservoirs, fuel cell. I'll pop out the tire here so we can see underneath it. Set this off to the side. So we mounted his Optima batteries in here. It's got full skid plates underneath, his Craftsman jack, 3D printed TPU holders to hold in the jack handles, which came out really nice. There you go. Just one of those things pop in, slide over. There you go. Obviously a spare tire holder. I just threw the strap in there because I didn't want to have to sit here and unbuckle it and you guys wait. We did full skins down the side along with upper fender skins. These were originally made for the McQueen glass, but obviously we switched to the McNeil, and it has this uprise in it, but ended up being okay. Gary was happy with it, which would have been really hard to get a big radius in that without an English wheel and a whole bunch of fancy tools. All new brake lines in the back. We squared up the rear end in it. Obviously it has limit straps, which are all fresh and new. Bungee cord to hold the limit straps in so they don't pinch anything. Mounted the bump stops in it and everything like that. Taillight hangers. These taillights are extremely tricky to mount because in the newer stuff, a lot of times there's 2 mounting holes here, and then in the front side of the taillight has studs that goes into a rubber grommet in the factory trucks. So Corey had a lot of fun trying to drill those out. We got them drilled out and we put rubber receivers in there so the headlight or tail light pops in and then it bolts in from the side. Very, very strong. I mean, the glass is very strong. Happy with that. Big beefy bypass coilover mounts in the back. And then we extended the hoses so we could have a cleaner spot to mount the reservoirs in the back for the coilovers. I'm pretty happy with those They look very nice. We didn't really do much on the inside. The one thing Gary wanted, it did have door bars originally and they got cut out at some point in time. We remade the door bars and rosetted those in. There's actually an internal sleeve. You can see this long slit that's right here. So we have a piece, and then once we stick the tube in, we slide the internal piece tube in and then weld everything, and that way it makes it really strong so it's not just a butt to butt like that. It actually has meat to it. He's going to have to do some door panel work because they do not work with the stock door panels. As for the front, I guess before I pop the hood all the way open, we'll show you the front bumper. He's got a KC in the center and then Baja Design corner lights on the sides. Bumper came out really, really, really clean looking. I'm very happy. It's aesthetically pleasing on the eye. I would not suggest ramming this thing like it is a trophy truck bumper because it is a sheet metal bumper, so be cautious of that. And then we have the hood scoop in the front. The reason that we did the hood scoop is we CAD modeled this off of a different fiberglass originally, and he has an air cleaner like, it's fuel injected, but it still has an air cleaner like it's a carburetor, so it's a big circular one. And he had a lot of issues getting the air cleaner in and out to be able to service it. That way we made a big uprise in the cross member, and with the change in the fiberglass, you can see how this glass dips down. Well, that became a problem. Actually happy that we did put an air cleaner or the hood scoop in it, because it's going to get so much nice, clean, cool air directly into the air cleaner. I'm real happy about that one. Came out good. And then for the front, we got obviously our hood cage along with our link system that we did similar to Lee's, just one little difference in those compared to Lee's. That came out nice. We have everything is mounted in here, and let me tell you, Rangers get crowded quick, and we had to get creative on mounting things. As you can see, he's got his Howe power steering filter and reservoir right here. He's got a vacuum assist. Looks like brake pressure sensor rail over here. We got fuel rail regulator over on that side. You can see there's a bunch of wires just laying around. They're just sitting there. Obviously, he's gonna have to go through, rewire things to his headlights, dual fan setup now, and reroute some things along with his condenser lines and little things like that he's gonna have to do. Really happy with how this shock mount package came out. We did clean up the bottom on the sides, got it looking a little beefier and nicer. Redid his lower mounts for coilover and bypass, along with a gusset inside his radius arm there, just to beef little things up. We've put new hardware in just about everything on this truck, custom coolant lines that are all aluminum welded fitted. Very, very, very happy with how this truck came out. He's got his coolant reservoir bottle over there mounted up against the firewall. It is, this truck has came out really nice, and it was a complicated truck to build, but in the end, it came out really clean. Just like little details like just the radiator mount. It's recessed down in the frame because this is a massive, massive, massive radiator, but Gary lives in Lake Havasu, and anybody that knows Lake Havasu gets to be about 120 degrees during the summer often. But it's all rubber mounted, everything on the radiator. Yes, it is bolted through, but underneath these steel washers and stuff like that, they are rubberized washers underneath this. It's like a hard plastic under them. That way we do that to keep down, the word just slipped my mind. Paralysis, goodness gracious, yes, bleh. So yeah, we rubber mount those along with those washers. That keeps paralysis down in the radiator, which some trucks will create it, some trucks don't. It's a chance that I would not want to take because it will eat the inside of your radiator from the in out. And there'll be a really bad day when you're out in the middle of the desert and your radiator decides to go poof and you can't get home and you're stuck out in the hot desert. But this is a full AC truck. It is what I would consider a luxury pre-runner. The only thing that's short of it right now is windshield wipers, but he does have the mounts up here. He's just got to play with his relay rods one day on that and figure out if he can get those to work. As for now, our part is done. It can go home and he can get up his little finishing details on this thing. And hopefully here soon, Gary still has to tune the shocks and stuff like that. Luckily, Gary is a shock builder, so this won't be a problem for him. He can get all of his stuff dialed in, and I would really like to, at some point when he gets it all done and it's running and everything's good, we'll get a video of it out in the desert and everybody can see what this thing can do. This is a really sick Ranger, and it came out super nice. We pretty much touched just about everything except this. I already had this beam kit on it and radius arms and trailing arms. Otherwise, short of just the door bars, we've pretty much redone everything. We did not do, like I said, the internal cage. We just did the door bars. Everything else is new. It's got new shocks basically on it. Everything's clean. I'm very happy with it. I can't wait to see it in the desert because it's a 500 horsepower Ranger, which it's a lot of horsepower. But this video will be on YouTube, so it's going to be probably a little bit too long to post on our Instagram and stuff like that. So if you guys could do me a favor, it would help me. Give me a like, a follow, a share, help us out. We do have another series coming up here soon. We're going to do think we decided on how Friday racing started. It's going to be a little bit of a podcast with John and I, and John's going to be asking me questions about how Friday racing started, my life, where I came from, my guys in the shop, everything, just kind of where we're at today and how we got here, the highs, lows, all the good stuff that people want to see. And can't wait to see it. So check back with us here soon, guys, and we will get you checked in. See you guys.
Yeah, views on the screen. Okay. Yeah, views on the screen. Yeah, views on the screen. I don't wanna talk about likes. I don't wanna talk about strikes. I don't wanna talk about how it began, man. I wanna talk about how it ignites. Views on the screen.